All right, we're on. So there's a big, and I made a video on this, and I send it out every couple of months. I send it out. The big question is, what's the difference between Qigong and Neigong? Well, if you ask some Chinese Tai Chi guy, here's the answer. Oh, Qigong is energy work. Neigong is internal work. What kind of answer is it? It's bullshit. It means nothing. The issue is, because of my organizational skills, when I created the Qigong, I restricted the amount of material so your mother could learn it. So it's small enough, so all you have to do is go through the video one time. It takes 3 hours. And then you do the half-hour daily practice routine, and it's never going to change. I'm not going to come up with a new daily practice routine. Oh, this one's new and improved. No, it isn't. I got it right. All my videos are recorded on the first take. No edits. No, oh, let me redo that. No, none of that. None of that. Then, when you ask what's Neigong to some Chinese Tai Chi guy who asks, like, he knows what he's talking about because he's Chinese. I've been up against this argument since the mid-'70s. Oh, he knows because he was in the culture. You think this is in the culture? Cultivating internal energy is in the Chinese culture? Of course not. Burger King, McDonald's, gym shoes, iPhones. That's a culture. This ain't the culture. I'm like the old fart that still does stuff from, 400 years ago. So, when I created the Neigong program, yes, they say internal work because the word Ne means internal or inside. Okay, but that doesn't tell you the material. The reason my stuff is better is I'm organized and I know how to communicate with Americans. It's not like, okay, you practice this for 5 years and someday you'll be good. Who wants to listen to that? I never heard it that way. My Tai Chi master spoke English as well as I did. He's from Taiwan. My Tai Chi teachers were American. Were they like me? No, they weren't like me. I'm the guy that kept it together. All my classmates either died, dropped out, or they just fell apart. They never made it. I made it. So this book is amazing. Everything in the Tai Chi system, all the internal practices, are in this book. It took us 10 years. Larry was working on this till 3 in the morning for 10 years. The last couple of years were intense. So anyway, there's Qigong, which is small, takes 3 hours to go through. You learn it one time, go through the video one time, and now people don't even want DVDs anymore. It's all digital downloads on it. And the Neigong has 4 routines, but everything is in real time. I didn't just make a 2 minutes of this and 2 minutes of that. You can't learn that way. Because I know you're not going to go off in a corner and practice what you just learned for the next 6 months. It's not going to happen. If you're not following me doing it on camera, you're not going to do it. I know that. I knew that before I made my first video because I taught Qigong for 10 years before I recorded it. So again, my website is qigong.com, C-H-I-K-U-N-G. My email address is clygar@gmail.com, C-L-Y-G-A-R, because my name is Gary Kleiman. And my cell phone is 312-446-8218. I do have an 800 number, 800-782-4244. Go straight to my cell phone. It doesn't make any difference which number you call. I'm on here. Anyway. Any questions?
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah.
Question. There's a session with Ip Man with there's a certain time.
Wing Chun people don't know Qigong.
Okay.
Okay, so I was doing a Kung Fu tournament that I was one of the judges in early 90s. Traditionally, it's the internal arts are Bagua Xingyi and Tai Chi. And there's something called Luha Bafat, which is sort of Tai Chi-ish. But the problem is, I never met anybody good in Bagua. And I faced that. They go, oh, I've been doing Bagua 25 years, I can... Okay, here, give me my arm. Put the crank on me. Okay. Backs off, goes, I am sorry, I'm a doctor. You are a master. And then Xingyi is mostly, is like 5-element mechanics, basically. You know, that's going to be metal, whoosh, that's going to be fire, whoosh, that's going to be water. But I only know one Xingyi master. He's like 20 years older than me. And he saw me demo and he put his hand on my back. In 1991 he said, Gary, that was very good. I said, is it good enough to practice with you? And he said, I'll call you. And he did. 2 weeks later, he called me up Sunday morning and said, well, come over to my school. I got there, and then just as we were going to start pounding at each other, his student showed up, and then we can't do that with any witnesses. But he's my friend, you know. Do I have to take him to lunch? No. But still friendly. I mean, a lot of martial art, Tai Chi, the Chinese community hate my guts because I told the secrets. Well, there's secrets that they don't have. First of all, the big problem is I don't have any competition. Everybody else is talking, calm down, take it easy, relax. That's Qigong? Who wants to learn that? What? No, it's suck energy in, store it in your body, don't let it out. Control your sexual activity, clean up your diet, don't drink alcohol. I got 4 rules in here.
Marijuana.
Well, you know, I quit smoking pot and drinking in 1972 before I started martial arts. The problem with smoking pot is it just makes you so lazy. And I'm talking about the old Mexican shit that you had to smoke 10 joints. Now you do 1 hit and you're like,
I don't remember my name.
have I done it? No, I haven't done it. I've seen it. Because I'm a musician. So these guys are going in the car during breaks and smoking and coming out and like, they're retarded.
Yeah, they don't need to be doing that. Don't do that.
You know, in the new pot,
You can be creative and... Right.
yeah, well, in the old days, all you did was eat and sleep,
Right.
okay? Now there's like all these different kinds of pot. Okay, this one's gonna have you talk to aliens from outer space. And this one's gonna make you, you know, whatever. I don't know. I think, you know, I don't want to piss everybody off about pot here, but, you know, it just makes you slow.
Great.
I mean, if I didn't quit smoking pot, I'd still be in my mother's basement on the couch.
Great.
Now, alcohol, I don't drink because I'm an asshole. And when I drink, it releases my inhibitions. Does anybody in this room think I have to worry about releasing my inhibitions? So, you know, everybody wants to fight with a drink. And I'm like the guy that has to break up the fights. Oh, stop! Okay, I stopped one 2 weeks ago. I stopped one at a blues thing I was playing. They were gonna fight, and I put my hands on that guy and I put on his chest and I said, "Stop!" And you know what? He went. And it was over. It's like Jesus Christ! These guys are gonna. There's gonna be 20 people fighting, like a movie. So, any questions? Other questions?
Your
Yes.
Your DVD.
My Qigong program costs $800. Go, oh my God, that's a lot. No, what's a lot is paying somebody else for 20 years and never learning anything. It takes 3 hours to go through my Qigong program. And you don't back it up and go, oh, what did he say? No, because I repeat myself on purpose. And then you do the 28-minute daily practice routine, which includes, you come here and tell him what it includes. He's been practicing since when?
December, but very consistent.
6, 7 months,
Yeah.
8 months. All
Consistently
right,
since June though, like every day.
tell them what the daily practice routine does.
I mean, it does everything. It just it's good for your health. It's good for your mind.
Has it ever changed?
No, same routine. It's at the end he has like a manifestation technique that works like legit.
All that Oprah shit about the secret came out of Joe Vitale. Joe Vitale knocked on my door and said, "I need your help. I'm in a lot of trouble." So I did the $2,000 personal power training on him, and it turns out he didn't have any money. He was supposed to send me $20,000 worth of new business, which he didn't. But all that, because all that prosperity, bring it out, create the imaginations, blow it out, and that all came out of me. He didn't have any of that. He was just so depressed. He was the main speaker at the self-publishing convention at McCormick Place, and he called me, knocked on my door, and he said, "I need help," and I helped him. And that's what happens when, I do personal power training. It's a group or it's private. I sell videos for $800 for the Qigong and $3,450 for the Neigong program. It seems like a lot. It's not. You never have to buy another video from me again. And it's going to take 3, 4, 5 years to go through the material to be okay. You'll have 4 routines besides the Qigong practice. And, thank you, and the Neigong Bible comes with it. So when you're practicing, you open the book and you go, okay, I'm going to do V today. And it's outlined, everything is outlined in the book. It's got a top caption, a bottom caption. You don't have to wonder what you're supposed to do. The problem with learning from everybody else is you never know what you're supposed to do. Well, what did he say? No, you never do that with me because it's all on video. All you do is push play and follow directions. If you can follow directions, you can be great at this. If you can't follow directions, you can still be great at this. If you think you want to recreate the wheel, let's see, I practiced what? 1,000,000 hours? And you've done how many hours? You're right, it's ridiculous. So you just push play, follow directions, change your life, change your health, change your structure, change your relationships. As soon as you start practicing my Qigong, you're going to stop taking shit from everybody around you. You'll get aggressive and go, "No, you don't get to talk to me like that." Everybody, that's what happens, because when you suck energy in and you're the center of your universe, you're not over there somewhere, you're here, then nobody picks on you anymore. I don't care if it's your mother, your ex-husband.
Back off.
It's like, whoa, what happened to you? Yeah, what happened to you? I happened to you. I know exactly what happened. Any more questions? Come on, all these people in here, no questions? What about you? Do I have to beat one on you or what? All right, you got a question?
So when you,
Take that mask off. It's a scam, right? The mask is the communist propaganda. They're trying to teach you how to be sheep.
Yes. You know how many other things try to teach us to be sheep and we follow? So just let people do what they want to do.
Because they don't want to do it. They're being propagandized. They're being lied to by the Democrats. No, Republicans are not behind the mask. It's not behind the COVID. Fauci should have been arrested the day he opened his mouth. Oh, millions of Americans are going to die. No, it didn't happen. It never would have happened. So they say, okay, 154,000 Americans have died. Yeah, if you count falling down the stairs, getting run over by a car, suicides, gunshots, heart disease, kidney disease. That's not COVID. They say now they changed the wording. They said died of COVID. Now they say died with COVID. Now how about in New York, where they sent all the COVID patients into the senior citizens place to kill off the old people?
Yeah.
What do you think happened? You think New York and New York State, New York City has that much COVID that all these people are dying from it?
To decrease the population.
You're being lied to. Don't buy this shit. I mean, Bill Gates said we need to reduce the population by 15%.
He said
Come on! Gates should be arrested for war crimes.
Yes. Well, you just said it.
All right, I'm a prick. I know it. I've been in a lot of fights. Right now, everybody agrees with me, except one or two here, one or two there. Everybody, 4 months ago when this started, and I was talking like this, they were like, how can you not like Fauci? What?
It's the truth. I've been saying the same thing.
It's all a big lie. Now,
but everything was so flippy. Everything it was always flippy. You should have known something.
no, it's flippy because of CNN and MSNBC and ABC and CBS. It wasn't flippy where I was. And I'm not talking about Fox. Fox is not that much better. However, Infowars.com
Okay.
and Infowars.com/shows, and they got kicked off 2 years ago. They got kicked off all social media, all of it. However, what happened was they got smart. Recently, about 6-7 months ago, they came up with another domain named banned.video. So it's exactly the same as Infowars, but for 6 months you could take an article from banned.video and post it to Facebook. But about 4 or 5 weeks ago, because the reason I'm banned on Facebook, blocked for now for 30 days, is because I posted an article explaining the case count. I posted it on Facebook from banned.video and I got hit in 2 seconds. So the algorithm has figured out how to shut you up.
Oh wow.
That is what's happening here. Because they want Biden in. And he's retarded. Okay? So you're all being scammed. Don't buy it for 2 seconds. You might hate Trump, but Trump is saving America. The rest of them, are just morons. You're just being lied to, and pushed around and kicked around. Stand up for yourself.
So many people like to just listen to what somebody says, but they don't pay attention to their actions. He'll say something far left field, but his action shows that he has the well-being, and people just can't see it.
You know,
They see it, or they don't want to see it.
They just hate Trump.
are you trying to say something? She's got her hand up. What?
Are you doing more sessions today?
Yeah. You can pay me to do it here, or you can come to my office in Cicero tomorrow.
You want me to cut it out here?
Yeah, turn it off. Thank you.